watching KWQC TV, the news leader, making a difference in the Quad Cities. Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, discover the magic of Galena, Illinois this holiday season with a closer look at what the area's small businesses have to offer, from festive gifts to exciting experiences. Plus, hometown flavor and Mississippi River views are taking center stage. We are talking with TikTok sensation, the Iowa Gallivant, about why Clinton is a must-visit Midwest destination. And introducing young women to potential careers in cardiology. We'll tell you about a special opportunity for high school girls. And that is where we begin on this Monday, November 17th. Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live. Thank you for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier. Behind every heartbeat, there's a powerful team of medical professionals who are ready to step in during a time of crisis. And this December, young women in our community have a unique chance to step into that world and explore what a future in cardiology could look like. Joining us now with those details is Dr. Rafat Padaria. Doctor, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back.
Thank you, Morgan.
Yes.
You do this for me every year, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
Well, I do because we love this segment, and I told you this before we started the show. I wish I had something that was available to me when I was in high school that could just give you a little bit more of that edge. You know, if this is something that you're interested in, and we'll get to it, in any way, shape, or form, this is a great resource for high school students who are trying to figure out what they're going to do next. So for everyone that's going, what are they talking about? You're hosting your 4th annual Introduction to Women in Cardiology event. It's coming up in early December, December 9th, I believe. So what is this all about? How did it get started 4 years ago?
So when I came to this area about 22 years ago, 2003, as a female cardiologist, I got very involved in women in cardiology, and I used to do a lot of that. And then when I started working at Cardiovascular Medicine, which is our group, and I realized all my medical assistants, nurses, everybody, females, very bright, extremely bright. One of my own medical assistants was so smart, I pushed her into nursing. I'm like, you have to get to become a nurse. You have to go into nursing. And on speaking with them, I got to know that they don't know about opportunities out there. And then when I do procedures, in cardiology we do a lot of procedures. We do angiograms, we do echocardiograms, we do vascular. We need all of them. I can't do it all. I have a team which helps me. And all those are vocations that these young girls can have. So I was like, do you get exposure to this in high school? And they're like, Doc, we don't know anything. And a lot of these, you have to realize, are first-time college goers. So I was like, if we can introduce them at high school level to what I do. So it's almost like a cardiology job fair, if you will. And 2019, I literally called up the principals myself. I had no idea how this works. So I called up principals in between my clinic and between my procedures. It was tough, but we got more than 100 kids the first time around.
That's great. And it's grown.
It has grown like anything. And then, well, COVID stuck. But with COVID, for 3 years, I said, you know, with masks and all, nobody's going to come. Nobody's going to do anything. And remember, there was a fear of being around crowds. So then I started back in, 23, 24, this is the 4th year.
That's great. So December 9th, this is happening at St. Ambrose University inside the Rogalski Center. We've got like a photo slideshow on screen right now, so people watching can get a feel for what to expect at something like this. There's a lot of hands-on opportunities as well.
Absolutely.
Because as you mentioned, there's just a variety of different careers when it comes to cardiology.
Exactly. So thank you for putting all those on so the parents at home can watch this, because one of the important things for me was it's only for the young ladies. I don't want parents there. I don't want parents influencing them, asking questions. I want these young ladies to feel free and ask us. As you can see, we have these virtual devices. We had catheters they can see, the cath lab. Everybody is so interested in mentoring these girls. And the next thing that we have is we also got St. Ambrose to have their own booth. And they have pre-med classes, they have chemistry, biology classes. So they come there as well. And I have hors d'oeuvres for the girls and drinks for them, and they can come and chat with each other. So different schools meet each other there. Last year we had Des Moines.
Yeah.
3 hours away. I'm like, seriously, girls?
Well, it's just the opportunity
Yes.
is really spectacular.
I was very happy to have them. There's a cat lab table right there. So all our cat lab staff and everybody has worked all day.
Yeah.
Everybody works all day. And then
And
we
they
start
still
this
come.
at 5:30 in the evening. So I really appreciate everybody who helps me out with this. Medtronics, I have to reach out to. He's my biggest helper. There's Jim right there. And he always helps sponsor this event along with me.
This is
They
great.
can do hands-on
That
echocardiograms.
is really something special. They're meeting all of these specialists.
Yes, our nuclear technicians, they can see how we do nuclear techs. I mean, this is something I love.
I can tell it is so enjoyable having
my
you on the show.
passion.
This is why I like having you on the show, because it's motivating and very inspiring to hear you speak about it in this way. Because having, being able to shadow specialists, but potentially also meeting a mentor.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
this is the time to get started. Oftentimes, if you are looking at a career in this field, you don't ever want to feel like you're steps behind. This is a real opportunity to actually be a few steps ahead.
And what we allow, like you just mentioned, we actually have these sheets where they can sign up for shadowing.
That's cool.
So if they like echo, vascular, nuclear, they sign up. This is not the end of it. Then they come and actually see how we do all this.
Yeah.
And then they always have our contact information so that they can come back to us anytime. And like so many girls will go off either to med school or nursing school and call me and say, Doc, can I come back? I wanted to see vascular this time. I want to see echo this time. Always welcome.
Making connections and
Yes.
networking, that is huge. And you mentioned parents, we're so sorry, but you're not included. You can drop off your girls at this event and let them explore. So here's the info for everybody. The Introduction to Women in Cardiology event. It's taking place Tuesday, December 9th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at St. Ambrose University in Davenport. Again, this is high school girls, grades 10 through 12. The deadline to sign up is December 2nd, so you still have some time, and you can find the registration link posted with this segment on our website, kwqc.com/Quad Cities Live. Dr. Pataria, thank you so much for joining us once again, and I'm just looking forward to hearing what happens after this event. It gets bigger and bigger every year.
And thank you for the opportunity. Your program is so popular, it really gets the word out for us. So
You're
Morgan,
so
thank
kind.
you for doing this.
You're so kind. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. Coming up on Quad Cities Live, feel like you've stepped right into a holiday movie. We are taking you to Galena, Illinois, where Main Street glows with festive magic and one-of-a-kind shopping.
Quad Cities Live continues.
If you are searching for that truly magical holiday escape, the kind with twinkling lights, festive storefronts, and the warm charm of a snow globe Main Street, you don't have to travel far. Galena, Illinois, of course, transforms into a real-life Hallmark holiday town this time of year. One-of-a-kind shopping, cozy cafes, restaurants, and plenty of special events to light up the season. Joining us now are two Galena business owners. We have Elena Turner and Earl Thompson. Thank you both for traveling here today and being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. Yes, Galena is just such an incredible place. I know many of the people who are watching right now already know that. So Elena, let's start with you. The town truly is a Hallmark movie, especially around the holidays. So what does the transformation look like as you guys get ready?
Yeah, so this really is our favorite time of year in Galena. It really does transform back and turn into a little Hallmark movie. And so it starts now, actually. It's being Christmased up as we speak, as we're here. And then the events kick off the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and then we got a whole list of them from there point on.
That's wonderful, and I want to talk a little bit about that. You have a few seasonal celebrations that are coming up, so can you talk a little bit about some of them?
Yeah, so our first one happens the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And that's the holiday kickoff, where Santa actually comes to Galena to light our town tree and hang out with the kiddos. And it starts off with a 75 Jeep jingle parade, which is pretty entertaining. So that is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And then we have fireworks in the sky the following Saturday.
Okay.
Nothing's better than fireworks in December, so that's kind of nice. And then we got some other big ones after that.
Any excuse, right? Any excuse.
Yeah.
And a parade in Galena truly is like none other, especially if you've ever been to the Halloween parade. It's amazing. And Earl, I see you have here, a luminaria, am I saying that right?
Yep, luminary is the event. This is a luminary bag.
Okay.
Yes. And
the whole town is kind of lit up with with these?
Yeah, we put out about 3,500 luminaries around town. We have tons of volunteers. It's a huge event. We have so many people who come to tour and drive around, or you can walk through Grant Park, stroll through the luminaries. They're all lit up. It's fantastic.
It's a beautiful place. Snowflakes and Sweets Stroll. This is something that families can do just a little bit before Christmas Day.
Yes, so that is our last event to kind of wrap up the month. So it's something we started. You pre-buy tickets ahead of time, so you do need to have tickets. You can't just show up in Galena and enjoy that one. All the rest you can, but you buy tickets and then you stroll down our half-mile Main Street and have little treats at different places that you've chosen. And
so
yeah,
fun.
it's super fun. And we always have snowflakes for that one. You know, just a few.
A little extra edge there. So of course, Galena is known for its locally owned boutiques and businesses. So Earl, what makes shopping in Galena so special? I mean, you kind of just touched on it. You talk about Main Street and it's just bam, 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 bam. It's stuff to visit the whole way down.
Well, it's a half mile of historic buildings, so even just driving into town is just it's just quite an experience. It's so beautiful. All the shops, you have a lot of artisans, a lot of craftspeople, you know, very unique products and very unique people, and very friendly. I mean, we're often voted one of the friendliest towns in the country, and so it's a great experience.
I would agree with that, and right now we have a camera shot of some of your coffee on the table and your coffee mugs. Can you tell us a little bit more about your business?
Sure. So I'm Galena Roasters. I'm a wholesale roasting company, and I have a coffee shop on Main Street. And so I got into this about 7 years ago. I love coffee roasting. It's this whole combination of science and craft.
Yeah, look at you.
And yeah.
You look like an artist. Truly, that's really great.
It's really fun. And it's great going down to the coffee shop and then getting to interact with customers and answer questions, and it's fantastic.
Well, be sure to stop in throughout the holiday season, and of course Poopsies is your business, Elena, and wow, I mean, like, you walk, can you tell I have experience? You walk through the door and there's just like something for everyone. It is, just explain your business for us and what we can find there, because truly everything feels unique.
And that's our goal. Our tagline is Beyond the Ordinary, and we take that all the way through the business. So our staff is beyond the ordinary, our products are beyond the ordinary, our service is beyond the ordinary, and now the last few years we've committed to giving 1% of our sales back to regional charity as well. So it's just meant to be a place of joy. We try to have gifts for everybody, so I mean, it's not just a kid's toy store. It is literally something in there for everybody. And we just hope everybody leaves more joyful than when they arrived.
I promise you they do. Having been there a couple of times, found great stuff for my daughter, great gifts, even gag gifts and things like that. They've got everything there. So be sure to give them a visit as you head out there throughout the holiday season. And you can find all the events that we talked about, lodging, you might want to stay overnight, itineraries, by visiting the website right there at the bottom of your screen, visitgalena.org. Galena Country also has a new app that makes planning even easier, so be sure to download that app. Earl and Elena, thank you so much for joining us on the show today, and just getting everybody in the holiday spirit, right? It's time.
Yeah,
it's time.
Thanks for having us. It's time.
Very much.
Yes, we appreciate you coming on the show today. And still to come, he's explored every corner of Iowa. Now he's shining a spotlight on Clinton. The Iowa Gallivant joins us with the can't miss adventures you'll want to try for yourself. Next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
If you've ever planned a road trip across Iowa, chances are you've come across the adventures of the Iowa Gallivant. The travel storyteller has built a massive following by uncovering the heart and hidden gems of communities all across the Midwest, actually. And recently, he set his sights on Clinton, Iowa. Joining us now is JJ Goodvin, the Iowa Gallivant himself. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm in the presence of quite a TikTok celebrity, so that is pretty cool.
Yeah, when did they show up? Yeah.
We really appreciate you being here today. It is a big deal, what you've done for a lot of communities, including communities in our TV6 viewing area, of course. So people who may not have heard of you yet, what is the Iowa Gallivant?
Yeah, we promote a lot of organizations, events, communities, businesses. We work with several great, like I said, organizations and communities, and we obviously specialize in restaurants. I was I used to work in restaurants for over 20 years,
Okay.
so, you know.
You have experience there.
Oh, yeah. So they are my people for sure.
Yeah.
And, but we also do a lot of stuff like historic-wise. And, you know, we work with Silos and Smokestacks Natural Heritage Area is one of our organizations. All sorts of folks choose Iowa. So
Yeah.
it's definitely restaurant heavy, but we do a lot of stuff.
Well, we like that. Everybody, you know what, you visit anywhere, one thing you have to do is you have to eat, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
so
right.
it's kind of nice to have a trusted voice. And you are one of the most trusted travel voices, especially when it comes to social media. So how did you do that? How did you curate this? I mean, was it one of those stories where it just took off? Because you have, what, more than 63,000 followers on TikTok from what I saw.
Right, yeah.
Which is incredible.
We've been to all 99 counties multiple times.
Okay.
And that was even before we started our 99 county tenderloin extravaganza.
I love that.
Yeah, and now we're doing 99 specials. And one of the things, I think one of the reasons why folks look forward to seeing our videos and why they like us coming to their community is I don't mind saying what you see on camera is actually how I am. So, and we don't do anything scripted unless, you know, of course I'm doing a voiceover or something like that for a commercial. But when we show up to places, it's never scripted.
It's authentic, and people really can see through that. Okay, so I want to play a quick clip from one of your TikTok videos from a recent trip to Clinton, Iowa. So let's take a quick listen.
And this is going to be Carbolicious with an incredible cheese pull and the steam bath coming off this pizza that Clinton folks flock to, and I can't wait to dig into, and I'm gonna have to use my fork. There's the spaghetti right there. There's the meatballs right there, and of course the crust.
I mean, yeah, you are a joy to watch. You're definitely yourself, and I think that's what people like. So what took you to Clinton? Obviously, there are a few incredible restaurants, family-owned, like the one that you were just at.
Yeah, other than that Carbolicious pizza, spaghetti with the, and I like one of the comments said, why don't you just order spaghetti and garlic bread? I'm like, well,
why would I do that if I could get on a pizza?
Exactly. But one of the reasons we got to visit Clinton, they reached out to us, Grow Clinton did, and it was a great couple weekend partnership we had with them. And we went to the Candlelight. They're famous for like their chicken, and and we went to Old Town Restaurant, and we went up and down the river. We actually went across the river to Fulton, Illinois, which was Dutch country over there.
Yes,
and
it's great.
So we really we like to get off the beaten track. And we like the locals to guide us. You know, it doesn't matter what size the community is.
Right.
Small,
they know
big,
what's up.
They will very rarely lead you in the wrong direction.
Well, that's perfect. We will definitely have you back if you will be here, because I'd love to talk to you more. For anybody curious, you can see JJ's videos on TikTok by following JJ Gallivant. You can also see his blog post by visiting the website on your screen, theiowagallivant.com. JJ, we appreciate you being here today, and I can't wait to see more of what you do.
All right, keep gallivanting.
Thank you. Keep gallivanting. Coming up after the break, we will gallivant to our wins of the weekend. Sometimes the good things in life aren't always much fun at first. We'll explain after the break. All right, it is Monday, which means it's time for our wins of the weekend. We talk about something good that happened over the weekend. Can be big, can be small. Okay, so mine is, I was just telling Jake, a little bit lame as far as a win goes, but it's part of a bigger win. So my mother will be visiting, as she does every year ahead of Thanksgiving, and she will be here this week, which means it's deep clean time at my house. And so I spent last weekend a few hours, and then yesterday several hours cleaning my house. One thing that she'll look out for the floors.
Really? So, like the wood trim even on the...
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. That's the worst. So I got the vacuum out, the mop, I got the Murphy's oil, I got those floors looking shiny.
You sure do.
Hopefully we can make it last until she gets here on Wednesday. And then of course a lot of organizing before Christmas. So if anybody is in the market for a couple of doll houses, reach out to me on my Facebook page because we're trying to get them out of there. Okay, Darby doesn't play with them that much anymore.
Does Darby help clean pretty good?
She did. She really wanted to clean the toilet yesterday, and I have a photo of that, but I thought I would spare everybody. Darby with the toilet
getting
brush.
hands-on.
Yeah. So.
Well, speaking of little ones, my nephew turned 7 recently, and we threw him a birthday party. It's my sister and my nephew, and we did an event for them and his friends at the Autistic and Loved Sensory Gym. So he and his friends, they gathered there. Such a cool space. If you guys haven't visited or seen it, for kids with special needs especially, it's a great place for them. And you can look up more at autisticandloved.org. That's Dr. Kit Ford.
Dr. Kit Ford started it.
One of her outreaches. She does the Our Grows House, of course, with all the products that benefit women with domestic violence, and her kids are autistic, so she opened this and does a bunch of cool things.
Yes, Darbs has actually been to several birthday parties at this, and for children that don't have autism, it's just fun.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
at the end of the day, I mean, it's great for kids who do struggle with sensory issues, but it's fun for everyone.
It is.
And she managed to do that somehow.
Very colorful. It's a great space. I was first time I'd ever been there, and I was blown away by it.
Well, that's great. So our wins weren't so bad.
No, they weren't. Look at us.
All.
And now you've encouraged me to go deep clean my house.
Deep clean your
at the
floors.
holidays.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Jeopardy's up next, followed by your news at 4.